Hey folks, Brett Hudson here coming to you live from beautiful South Florida. And today I want to be the first to welcome you to our Wine Ambassador overview. Now I'm going to try to be quick. It's probably going to be less than 30 minutes, but we'll have some question and answers during this live webinar. So first and foremost, my name is Brett Hudson, President of Wine Ambassador, and it's my absolute pleasure to take you through what I think is the best opportunity, bar none, in the marketplace. And with that, we started Wine Ambassador, my partners and I, back in 2018. And we've got offices in Napa, Sonoma, Napa Valley and in Sonoma, as well as Delray Beach, Florida. So, we've got a trusted 2-year record of shipping wine directly to our customers. We haven't missed a shipment yet. All of our wines, again, ship out of Napa. All of the wines come from Napa and Sonoma, which is where we source the wines. And so we've got an engaged and experienced leadership team. All my partners, myself included, are all marketing guys, so we all understand how to scale businesses. We've all built businesses, sold businesses, taken companies public. So you've got a really, really good seasoned leadership team in place. Our company model, we utilize the latest in social media. We use webinars like this to really do the storytelling for you, where you don't really, you simply have to be able to invite somebody to watch a webinar like this, right? And with that, we've also got a marketing system. Now, this marketing system we call the Grapevine. It comes with free leads, and it's really designed, like I said, to drive prospects to a webinar like you're watching right now. So you're going to really, really enjoy the Grapevine marketing system. So, we believe that every wine has a story, and every winery and winemaker needs an ambassador. That's you, that's me. They need us to share that story, their story, with people, right? So imagine, how many times have you walked into a local wine store, or even, Total Wines or anything like that? I mean, you see a plethora, think of Costco, aisles and aisles of wine. And, most people just don't even know what to buy. They usually buy on price, or they're familiar with a particular varietal, right? And so with us, Wine Ambassador, we're a direct-to-consumer, direct sales company with a multi-level marketing component to it. And so with this, it allows the winemakers, obviously, to bottle the wines with our own labels. We actually have our own labels. Oh, just stand by with these questions. Jason, welcome to the webinar. Justin, welcome to the webinar. Kyle, welcome to the webinar. Tanisha, welcome to the webinar. We're gonna answer all your questions at the end. What I really want to do is take you through a really quick overview, and then at the end, I'll be able to address all the questions you have, okay? So just stay tuned. Kyle, welcome. And yeah, we're going to show you how to get the free wine, how to get started. All this is going to be discussed on the webinar. So again, hold your chat questions until the end, and this way we can keep a clean overview here. So with that, right now, the wine industry itself is a $38 billion industry just in the U.S. alone. That's direct to consumer, right? In the world globally, it's over a $300 billion industry. So I like to say, the trend is your friend. Having taken a couple of companies public, both successful, one with Goldman Sachs. Listen, I understand what it means to be positioned in front of a trend. That's why we were successful. So the direct-to-consumer wine industry, right now, when I looked at it 4 years ago, it was just under 4%. It's well over 12%. So that growth curve in the last few years, 3-4 years, has been twofold, right? So when you can get yourself positioned in front of a trend, folks, look out. So right now, the United States of America consumes more wine than any other country. Can you believe that? I just heard, it was on Facebook, so it must be true, right? That wine is the second consumed beverage behind water. So, wow. So, 40% of all adults consume wine, so we got a wide open market space, folks. So, when you got almost half the people that you talk to drink wine, or at least know somebody that does, you know you're tapped into something. So, 3.14 gallons of wine are consumed per capita. 35% of the population drink wine several times a week. So when you're getting these 4 bottles shipped to your home each month, that's 1 bottle a week, folks. There's no inventory loading. How many of those network marketing companies out there ask you to buy all this inventory up front and then you can't get rid of it? And man, with wine, we know this, folks. It works 100% of the time. Works 100% of the time. You don't have to ask a doctor if you can take it or use it. And, and it's consumable. And when you have a consumable product, folks, that's when checks can be earned month in and month out. Because when you have a product that's being consumed by the market, right, month in, month out, and they're in your network, you earn a check month in, month out. And listen, income disclosure, disclaimer, results not typical, because you probably won't do what's typical. But if you do, we actually have people, we're 2 years old. We actually have several people making 6-figure incomes today in our wine business. Okay, so if it's possible, right? It's possible that you too can do it. And we were just talking about the off-premise wine outlets. They try to sell to the consumers in America through, displays. Again, if you're not, if you're a small boutique winemaker, who are the ones we deal with, they don't even have the opportunity to get in front of the market because they don't have distribution channels like Costco or their local wine stores, right? They have to do it through their own local wine tastings, and hopefully they create a club member out of that, and they do that year in and year out. With us, we deliver the tasting rooms of Napa and Sonoma directly to your door. Every month, you're going to get 4 different varietals, right? So 4 times 12, that gives you 48. So over the course of 1 year, you get to, taste 48 of the tasting rooms coming out of Napa and Sonoma. So, people spend thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands, to maybe take that once-in-a-lifetime trip to Napa and Sonoma, right? So now we can deliver those tasting rooms directly to their door. And unfortunately, these overcrowded store shelves, it creates confused wine buyers. We take the guesswork out. We're not delivering any old wine, right? We're delivering a fine wine, folks, a fine wine. I just read an article that the average bottle out of direct to consumer out of Napa and Sonoma is $68. $68 a bottle, average bottle price coming out of Napa and Sonoma. And with us, we're at $25 per bottle. That's $100, right? $100 for 4 bottles every month. And I can promise you one of the bottles will offset your entire shipment. Matter of fact, we had an amazing wine that we shipped in last month's shipment, and this wine was a $400 bottle of wine, right? Our winemakers are producing this wine for some other restaurants out there, and these restaurants are selling this particular varietal. They're no longer selling it. We bought the lot, but they were selling it for $400 a bottle. And we included that in your 4-bottle shipment this past month. So again, folks, if you're on this live, you're going to want to, after this webinar, you're going to want to head over to BrettHudsonCalendar.com. You're going to want to set up your one-on-one meeting with me so that we can strategically lay out a game plan so you can knock this thing out of the park. But you're going to go to Wine Ambassador Direct to get yourself signed up today. And then you're going to go to BrettHudsonCalendar.com to schedule a one-on-one. Now, if you want to talk to me before you sign up, do it in reverse. You go to BrettHudsonCalendar.com, set up the one-on-one 30-minute meeting with me, and then we can discuss whatever you need to discuss to get your due diligent questions answered and plant your flag, my friends, because this thing, it doesn't get any easier than wine, so why not, right? Wine sales in restaurants and bars and other premises establishments, they continue to remain relatively flat in 2019. And I can assure you with the 2020 things that are going on with the health and, man, it's tough right now. It's tough for the restaurants, right? Tough. So with direct to consumer, I mean, business is booming and growing. Checks are zooming and, we're crushing it out there. Every month we're averaging at about a 30% growth rate in the last, I'm going to say 6-7 months. So we're rocking it, folks. Timing and positioning is everything. The shipping direct to consumer was a notable bright spot in 2019. 1.5 billion in wine out of Napa alone, right? Like I just said, the average bottle, $69. And with Wine Ambassador shipping their wines at $25 a bottle, we with a fine wine. Listen, folks, if you're used to buying those store-bought wines, I call them punch juices, where you get headaches because they mass produce it with the sulfates. The wine tastes the same year in, year out, right? With our wines, you might get a 2017 Parables in White, and in a couple years, it might be the 2019, right? Because folks, it takes years to produce a fine wine, and with the natural sulfites, you don't have the headaches. It doesn't taste like vinegar, like I've heard people say. The common word that I hear when people try our wines, it's the absolute common word in the last 2 years with our company. It's delicious. I call these my little minions, right? They're my little sales people, right? You know what? Because if you're not ready for the business, at least try the wine, right? There's two types of people out there. Ones that make a lot of money, well, they can enjoy a fine wine every month, right? Especially if we have Sam's Club pricing at $25 a unit, $100 a month. It's a no-brainer for people that make a lot of money and have no time, right? For the ones that I'm talking to today, for you folks that are at home looking for a plan B, maybe ready to pull the trigger and go full-time in this business, for you folks, listen, we have something that caters to the masses with the unemployment rate being well over 30, I think a couple weeks ago, over 40 million people. We've got the perfect business, folks. Like I said, it doesn't get any easier in wine. So our Wine Ambassador Club, real super cool, super sexy. We focus on curating, like I said, fine wines from the best producers, winemakers in the Napa and Sonoma region. So every month you can feel rest assured you're getting something delicious. Every month it's something different. So your 4 bottles every month, it's different. If you like one of the varietals, like if you like this Parables in White, you have a back office. You could actually log into your back office. You can order half cases and cases of the wines until they're diminished, right? Because usually with the small boutique vineyards, it's until it runs out. So it's first come, first serve. And so with that, what a super fun club just to be part of. Again, 4 curated wine bottles coming out of Napa and Sonoma. Each order is packaged, shipped directly to your home or business each month. You're going to be able to try, like I said, 48 different bottles over the course of a year. Every Wine Ambassador order you receive includes our digital online tasting notes. So you'll be able to use these digital tasting notes as a marketing tool. It's awesome. We provide on Wednesday nights, matter of fact, we have the Wine and Dine show. This is where our reps are pairing wines with foods. And so it's a super fun time. So if you haven't attended the Wine and Dine show, that's every Wednesday at 8:30. Super fun. I think we have 700 to 1,000 people on it at a time. It's a Zoom. So yeah, so we listen, folks, we just have super fun, right? Because you don't have to explain wine. It works 100% of the time. If you just want to be a club member, you can join for $99.95. That's every month. You're going to receive, again, 4 bottles of curated fine wines. You can cancel anytime. There's no gotchas. And what I like about this is you actually get a free website, right? So you'll have your own website so you can refer friends, family, and colleagues to. Now, you can't earn money as a customer, but what you can do is you can earn free wine, right? So usually when I talk to girls, like if I talk to Sally, she'll say, oh, my Aunt Betty, my grandma, and my sister Kelly, they're in, right? Because they know refer 3 people. I mean, that doesn't get any easier than that, right? Refer 3 and you get these 4 bottles shipped to your door every month for free. So this really is driving our customer acquisition. And you can upgrade at any time to become a wine ambassador. So if you just want to start off as a customer, get a position in the binary, you can do that, and you can upgrade at any time, and you can cancel at any time. And again, refer 3 and your wine is free. I love it. Now listen, if you upgrade or you want to join and plant your flag with me today, you're going to head on over to wineambassadordirect.com, wineambassadordirect.com. You're going to pay the $50 annual enrollment fee, and then you're going to pick a wine package, right? We have 3 wine packages. I'm going to go through each one. Really, the only difference is the amount of wine and the discount. So remember, if you like a particular varietal and you want to order a half case or cases of these, you're going to want to get the steepest discount possible. So each kit has a steeper discount. The estate, the reserve, and the Grand Cru. Those are the three: estate, reserve, Grand Cru. Now the estate is a $300 wine kit that comes with 12 bottles of our fine wines. It's a 10% discount on additional orders, and you earn $150 on every referral that comes in at that level. Yes, it's awesome, 50%. If you decide to come in at the $600 level, this is the reserve. The only difference between the estate and the reserve, it's a case of wine, right? So you get 2 cases with the reserve, and you get a 15% discount. So we have a lot of folks that don't want to leave money on the table, so they want the biggest discount possible, right? So 15%. Now you can upgrade at any time. You could go from the 300 to 600. You pay the difference, you get the difference. So if you go from 300 to 600, you're going to pay the difference of 300 because you got a case of wine on the estate, and the reserve is 2 cases. You're going to get the difference, so it's a case of wine. Commissions work the same. If you go from a 300 to the 600, that's a $300 difference in commissions, right? So that's a $150 additional commission and the additional wine. So again, the reserve. Now the Grand Cru, if you want to plant your flag and go all in, most of the people that come into my business and work with me personally, when they go to Wine Ambassador Direct, they select the Grand Cru because they want the steepest discount possible, which is the 20%. They also want to get the black card because they want the prestigious, the recognition that comes with being a black card holder. This gets you, preferred seating at all of our events. When we do our national convention, we have a private wine tasting. This gets you into that wine tasting. And it also gives you the clout, right? You got the 20% discount. You're a black card holder. Now, this is only to the first 1,000. They're sequentially numbered. They have your name on it, and they'll be mailed to you separately. But, if you can do it, become a black card holder, become a Grand Cru member today. In addition to that, you're going to get these 6 amazing wines. If you can see it back up on my projector there, it's a box, right? It's 6 of our most high-end wines. It's a $750 value. So if you're starting a wine collection or you want to add to your wine collection, wow, these 6 bottles are fabulous. Fabulous, I'm telling you. And then again, you get everybody, it doesn't matter what level you come in at, you all get access to a Visa card, a black Visa card, right? I like it to use it as a marketing tool. You could have your commissions go on the Visa card when you're out there shopping. People are like, Wine Ambassador, what's that? Boom, right? You get to open up some dialogue. Listen, folks, like I said, it doesn't get any easier than wine. And when I show you the comp plan, you're going to be like stoked. And here it is, folks. This is how simple it is. There's 3 ways to get started, right? 3 ways to get started, okay? You can become a customer for $99.95. It carries 50 BV, okay? You take a position in the binary, and you can upgrade at any time. This is if you just want to earn free wine and you want to kind of like try the wines before you engage. If you do decide to upgrade, or if you go to wineambassadordirecttoday.com, wineambassadordirect.com, you can go ahead and select an estate, reserve, or Grand Cru member. We just went through the differences, okay? And for those of you that are residing in a non-ship state, there's about 6 states that we don't ship to in the U.S. for legal reasons. They don't accept wine, like Utah, Kentucky, North Dakota, South Dakota, Alabama. I hate to say it if I'm naming your state, Delaware. So again, if you can't sign up and get the wine, you can use our digital product, which is the grapevine, right? So schedule some time with me at BrettHudsonCalendar.com if you're in a non-ship state and you want me to go into more details on how this all works. If you're in the UK, Canada, or Australia, you can sign up today. All 3 countries are available. Again, go to wineambassadordirect.com, get yourself positioned. Let's rock and roll, folks. Okay, again, let me run you through the 5 ways to get paid. You can earn free wine after your 3 customers. After your 3 customers, whenever you bring in a new customer, starting on your 4th, you earn a $20 on that $100, right? $20 paid fast start, and then you earn $10 residual. So an example, if you had 103 customers, 3 of them would offset the wine. The 100 customers would have paid you $2,000 up front, right? 20 times 100, 2,000, and then 100 times $10 is $1,000 residual income. So 103 customers is a nice target to shoot for, especially with this customer acquisition payout bonus. The wine starter kits, the 300, the 600, the 1200, they pay out 50%. It doesn't matter what level you're in at, you get paid the same commission. So if you start out at 300 and you sell at 1200, you're still getting a $600 commission. Okay, there's no gotchas. The binary carries volume. There's volume requirements to earn up to 22%. I'll go into that in a second. And then you can earn up to a 50% check match. So imagine you help Billy earn $1,000 in the binary this week. You earn 50% or $500. So this is only in the binary, right? I know. It doesn't get any easier than wine, and it doesn't get any better than being paid out 5 different ways on this plan. I know. It is super exciting, folks. Like I said, there's volume requirements, so you can get with me, or you can go to wineambassadorcompplan.com. That's wineambassadorcompplan.com. And, as an example, if you wanted to earn $1,500 this week, all right, how would you do it? Well, if you brought in 10 people at the $300 level, right, 150 times 10, that's 1,500. For those folks that are rocking and rolling like me, bringing in the Grand Cruise, 10 a month, that's $6 grand a month, right? It's not that hard. It's wine. And we have free leads. If you have the Grapevine system, you activate the Grapevine system, the marketing system. Now that's a fear of loss marketing system, driving people to a webinar. It's got SMS, email triggers. This thing is the state-of-the-art, most robust fear of loss marketing system in the marketplace. We built everything from the ground up, folks. We don't outsource anything other than our payout. And with that, you and Wine Ambassador make the perfect pairing as a beautiful finish to this webinar. I told you I'd try to keep it under 30 minutes. And, our commission week, is Thursday to Wednesday, right? So Wednesday at midnight is our cutoff. So anything that you earn from Wednesday all the way to Thursday at midnight, you're paid the following week on. The following Friday, you get paid on your Visa card or direct deposit right into your bank account. So either way, however you want to get paid, Visa card or direct deposit. Man, folks, like I said, if you're looking to build a real income with a real business that has a consumable product, that has all the tools, the leadership, leads, then you're going to want to pull the trigger today. You're going to want to go to wineambassadordirect.com, get yourself set up today, and then schedule an appointment with me so we can set up a one-on-one 30-minute game plan. Head on over to bretthudsonCalendar.com. But with that, let me pull up some of the questions that we were getting. I want to just see if I can address any of the questions while we're on this webinar. Just stand by. Let me grab them. Yes, so how do you get free wine? Well, the free wine, like I said, if you come in as a customer, you can refer 3 people, customers to your website. And as long as they stay active, your wine is free every month. Another benefit that we have is, imagine if you only referred 1 customer. This is why I love our company. We are built on truth. Imagine you only brought in 1 customer, and that customer stayed on the smart ship, we call it, month 2, month 3. Well, guess what? That's like having 3 customers. The 4th month that they pay for their smart ship, you get 4 bottles for free. So imagine you have 1 customer that stays on board for a year. You're getting 3 months worth of free wine. Yes, folks, I said it, free wine. So again, timing and positioning are key. We're 2 years old. We just opened up 3 countries. We're getting ready to rock and roll. This is the time to do it. With that, folks, have a blessed day. Do yourself a favor, get yourself scheduled up, and I'll look for your appointment. Take care. God bless.